people, Smitty at the shop. Got a 2017 Wrangler JK in here. There is another video on putting this Jeep together. It's a salvage vehicle. I'm putting it together for Kelly. So we've been working away at this. I just Raptor lined that grill yesterday. But what I'm doing today and what this video is about is striping using Raptor Liner. So you can see what I've got going on there. I've masked that out. I don't know if this is going to work or not. I don't see why it wouldn't. Watch that. But we're going to give it a shot anyway. So next step is I'm going to mask the entire Jeep off to cover up all the other surfaces and then fine mask the area. And we're going to shoot this thing with some Raptor and see what we get. Please stand by. And there she is, all wrapped up. 2 more steps before we spray. Panel prep, which is just cleaning with a wax and grease remover. And then I'm going to use 1 coat of adhesion promoter just to make sure we get a good, even though it's all scuffed up, I want to make sure we get a good grip for the Upol. All right, stand by. You know, just an honorable mention. People are probably looking, going, why didn't you take that badge off? You're going to just spray over that? Yes, I am. Only because I have new badges, and I want there to be a smooth finish for them to stick to. On this side, I've just stuck an old badge on there. That's where the antenna usually goes. I have a hidden antenna on this Jeep. So I have another badge that's going to go there also. But again, I just want a nice smooth surface to stick those badges on rather than try and get them to adhere to the Raptor. All right. Okay, second coat of Raptor Liner is all set, and that's generally when I just lay out a real nice texture, depending on what I'm going for. The rule of thumb is 15 minutes after the second coat, you take the tape off. What you want to be careful of is not taking it off too soon, because it'll tend to pull the Raptor Liner will become almost like stringy. So there's a fine line between you pulling it off at the right time, as far as it, you know, being too soon and being stringy, and too late and just being too hard. So I generally try and pull a small piece off at about the 20-minute mark, but we'll see how this goes. All right, so we're at about 20 minutes since I sprayed the second coat. You know, I'm touching it on the tape here. It's tacky, but it's not wet. And that's what I'm going to check by pulling some of these top layers. It's still a little bit stringy on these top layers, so I'm going to wait. I'm going to give it another 10 minutes or so. I don't know if you guys can see that, but let me see. See those little strings pulling along with it. We're going to wait a bit. All right, here it is. The final moment. I got rid of all the other, the plastic and all the other secondary tape. All that's left is to pull the tape that we used to stripe it and see how it comes out. So let's see what we got. Let's start back here where it's passive. And the rocker's not going to be a huge deal. Definitely dry enough now. Get it. Yeah, we got a nice sharp line. All right, let me pull that off and then show you how that looks. All right, that's all set. We got a nice sharp line on the bottom there. All we got left to do is check the stripe. Let me see if maybe I'll set the other camera up. I'd like to give you guys a view of how it looks to pull off there. Here we go. And the key is pulled nice and straight, like a right angle. And keep a nice sharp line, sharp as possible. Nice and slow, take your time. Very happy so far with that line. We've let it dry about an hour and a half now. And I noticed on the other side, on the rocker anyway, when I peeled that tape, just a little bit tackier over there. Maybe it's, you know, a little bit heavier, plus I sprayed that after this side. And there you go, nice sharp line. This is the side that's going to matter, because we have two lines on here. We'll do the outer one first. Let's see what we get. Now, nearly is crucial down here, since I'm going to have I have fender flares going on it. All right, here's the final one. So get this started. What I use is two layers of striping tape. Because the Raptor liner is a little bit heavier, I just didn't want to rely on one layer. All right, let's see what we got. So satisfying. As long as it keeps going like this. That looks good. And I'll be honest with you, I'm going to have to go back and look at footage. I don't remember if I ended there or not. I think I went all the way down. Regardless, super happy with the way that looks. And again, you know, there'll be a fender flare on that fender, so. Let me just get a close-up with the other camera so you can get a good look at the lines. And there you go, we got a rubber duck rated 4x4. Anyway, that shows you how sharp of a line you can get on that. Not quite as sharp on the other side. I had a couple little spots that just, I'll have to clean up with a razor blade. I just think if you look real closely right there, you know, I'm being picky, but whatever. The tape just didn't hold quite as well. All right, that'll do it for your stripe with Raptor Upol. Smitty, I am not duck rated, but I am out. There you go, one final clip. I just got the one fender flare on, and there it is. That's the stripe. That's the look I was going for. And then, of course, I'll match that little tiny stripe on the back of the hood once the hood is on. If you want to check out a recap of putting this Jeep together from salvage to running, I'll put a link somewhere around. All right. That's it for now. Smitty out.